I mentioned the thunder earlier up around Salmon. You can see some showers earlier today over the central mountains. That is now pushed into western Montana. That's the first low, the low that's cooled us off a little bit today. No 90s on the map today. Tomorrow, this one will start to work down the coast, Washington, Oregon, eventually moving in over Washington, Oregon on Friday, and even more so into the weekend as it pushes across the panhandle of our state. This one will really cool us off this weekend, and before it kicks in or before it arrives, we're going to get a bunch of wind. We got wind in the forecast tomorrow, but Friday is expected to be even windier, especially in the Snake River Plain. So tonight's forecast, we were cooler this afternoon. We're going to be even cooler than we were last night, with temperature barely staying at 50 in Pocatello, 46 expected for low temperature in Idaho Falls. St. Anthony, 45 degrees, so down there, pretty close to where we typically are this time of year. We've been so warm at night, of course, during the day, it's kind of hard to believe we're this chilly. Partly cloudy for the central mountains tonight. Woo, speaking of chilly, Stanley tonight, 33, just barely above freezing. Now that's cold. 10 degrees warmer than that overnight in Chalice, 43 expected. That is a little bit cooler than you were last night. And for the upper highlands, western Wyoming, most of this, although it will be very isolated, will occur maybe up around Island Park, into West Yellowstone, into Yellowstone National Park. For the rest of us, we're going to stay dry. And for most of us, we're going to stay in the 40s tonight. Afton, 38 for low, along with Yellowstone. And then for the southeast highlands, mostly clear, low temperatures ranging from the lower 40s to the lower 50s. Ingham, you'll be one of the warmer spots around, with a low tonight of 51 degrees. And then tomorrow, temperatures just a smidge warmer than they are this afternoon. We're in the upper 80s in Ingham, mid 80s in Soda Springs, and lower 80s for high temperature in Montpelier. And then lots of sunshine for the upper highlands, western Wyoming. Jackson still in those 80s, 82 expected. Island Park, a little warmer than you are out there right now. We'll be in the lower 80s, and looks like 87 will be the high temperature in Du Bois. Now for the central mountains, we have that red flag warning out tomorrow, starting at 1 in the afternoon, and will run all the way through tomorrow evening. Higher than usual fire danger because of the potential gusty winds. It's going to be really dry, a little bit warmer, and we could see some isolated, very isolated lightning out there in the form of thunderstorms. For the Snake River Plain, for most of us, so just north of Pocatello, all the way past St. Anthony, red flag warning goes into effect at 1 o'clock. Temperatures, smidge warmer than today, almost 90 in both Pocatello and Idaho Falls. And the reason why most of the Snake River Plain has that red flag warning out, the gusty winds up to 35 miles per hour. And of course, that's going to dry us out even more. Southeast Idaho Chevy dealer 7-day forecast. Speaking of wind, extra windy on Friday for all of us. Then notice how we cool off. Partly sunny, 72 on Saturday, even cooler with a slight chance of rain on Sunday, 68 degrees. Then we'll start warming up again, 10 degrees warmer than that on Monday with a high of 78. And the 80s are back next Tuesday and Wednesday. For the Teton area, we got a little smoke in the air. We got an air quality alert for the Tetons around Jackson. Of course, also includes the Wind River Range. And there's a chance starting Friday, some showers and thunderstorms as that low moves a little closer inland. And then we could see showers and thunderstorms all weekend. It will be a cool one, especially on Sunday with a high of only 62. And for the central mountains, we're dry tomorrow. Red flag warning. May get some rain on Friday. Chances of rain all weekend with highs only in the 60s both days. Brainstormers today, part 2. A, B, or C. What's the hottest temperature on record for August in Pocatello? You got 3 choices. Go to Facebook. We'll have the answer later on.